Today, 23rd of May, year 2023, in the Tagata Meditation Center, San Jose in California. So our retreat is the last week already. So all of our yogi keep on trying, looking for the truth of light. Some are already new, understanding clearly in their own experience. So that is very important for us. Truth meaning is really the noble truth. To understand of this suffering. Understanding of suffering means is need to understanding of the impermanent also. Really what we are searching, straight away we can get this impermanency. All the time is changing our life, non-stop changing. Then you realize of this non-stop changing process. That is called suffering. Impermanent thing is suffering. Suffering thing is we cannot control anymore. That is why three common characteristic is very clear to understand for. So keep on watching, observing, take the evidence in our own experience, clearer and clearer, confirm for the whole life. To get like that, what the Buddha mentioned today, developing of our knowledge, that is called Bhavana. The knowledge is what we saw, what we get, what we understand. For why we may forget? Cannot like that. How to develop until reach to the Nibbana. We have to develop. That is called Bhavana. Bhavana means 5 kinds of Bhavana. Buddha mentioned on today in this sutta. So we can say this 5 kinds of Bhavana based on Pali, because the Buddha words are based in Pali. That is why what we can say, Chirakala Bhavana, Nirandara Bhavana, Nirawasesa Bhavana, Sakitya Bhavana, Abhirati Bhavana. That is today I will explain about this Bhavana, 5 Bhavana, and if got time, these go on this way, this develop how the clear of our defilement we can see. Because we want to get the purification. Without purification, we cannot get the liberation. To free from the suffering, we need to reach to the liberation, right? So to get the liberation must base on the purification. To get the purification, to clear off our defilement, kilesa. Step by step. They have their own cause and effect. Buddha not simply give one very systematically. That is why the Einstein said is the universal religion is Buddhist. There's a scientist, huh? The Einstein, the scientist. The scientist can accept our Buddhism, can make sure, can make evidence. That is why not imagination religion. We are way of life to free from suffering. The first one is, as you know, Chirakala Bhavana means everybody, now we are going on this Chira means long, Kala means time. Long time practice. Long time practice, the meaning is quite wide. We can say long time practice. So how long have to practice? Until reach to the Nibbana, until reach to the Arahant, that is a long time. So we take this Buddha words, many way of commentary they explain. Chirakala means what type of long time? We are teaching, we are practicing the Buddha's teaching, right? Buddha's teachings are based on Sila, Samadhi, and Panya. How is a long time? Based on the Sila, we can say how long you get purification of your precept. Now 60 days. Now we got the 53 days already. Very pure 8 precept. Nothing to break. Long time. Like we can say like Samanera Sayale. They how long they ordain? About 5 years or their Sila is 5 years practice. Like Samanera. Until 20 years old, they become a bhikkhu. Bhikkhu, you may say, this bhikkhu is about 5 years or 5 vasa. 10 years, 10 years vasa. 20 years, 20 vasa. Or 40 years or 40 vasa. God, all the thing is, the longer you practice this morality, what you make a determination. You make 10 precept is your determination. You make 5 precept is your determination, right? That is Sila Sasana. Sila Sasana means morality side, our Buddha's teaching. Yes, about 40 vasa. 40 years already, you practice this. Keep your mouth disciplined. Keep your bodily discipline. Morality is, I already mentioned, controlled by verbal action, and bodily action is controlled by morality, by Sila. So, Samadhi also. Samadhi means one pointedness of object, right? Our mind stay on the object is Samadhi. To reach to this Samadhi, theory is already, don't forget, already mentioned. Sati and Viriya plus together equal to Samadhi. Mindfulness, efforts, clear comprehension reach to the concentration. That concentration, we are moment by moment, momentary concentration. How long we collective accumulate. Have to 1 hour. My mind is never restless, never thinking, continuously on my object. We cannot say only one object, There is we are not practicing this samatha kasina like aramanupa jhana. We are practicing vipassana. We are many objects. Our mind is stay on the object continuously. What object is we don't want to say? We say on our body, the whole body is our object. The whole feeling is our object, right? Whatever our mind, our object. Whatever we see, we hear, we smell, we taste, we touch, we think. All the object, our mind, knowing. Continuously, how long you know? The whole day you know. That is what the Buddha mentioned. No? The whole day you know. What you know is important already. Really, if you know, arise and pass away the whole day, you can reach to destination. That is what the Buddha gave guarantee, not me. Inside the book, very clear. What we try, our mind is not the whole day. We try. Even though 1 hour, 2 hours continuously after sitting, walking continuously, after walking, sitting continuously, about a few hours continuously, if you build up this concentration, sure you got evidence. That is, many yogi, we got the one discussion. They have the experience. This a few hours, 1 minute, one time you notice how many times you get this evidence. When we was as a lawyer court, we try the case, One evidence is strong already, you can give the punishment to go to the jail already. Right? Now is the whole day you got evidence also, you cannot make decision. This judge is what judge? Right? Not must make reality, make the evidence, make sure ourselves. That is why samadhi, panya. This is panya also. Panya means is already understanding. Understanding is, we can say, real understanding is you cannot forget one. Not yet understand, matured, then only we may forget. Now all of here we adults. ABCD, can you forget or not? Really it is ABCD. I cannot remember ABCD. That means something wrong already. Not normal already, right? To remember is not very difficult. To forget also very difficult, Sometimes you pretending you forgot already. You pretending is really, if you already inside we understood, cannot forget one. That is called wisdom and knowledge. Really knowledge, matured already, never forget one. You say Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. You all get by heart. You say, sleeping, wake up, hey, wake up. You recite Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. You cannot forget one, right? The same as ABCD. That is why northern part of Buddhism, they always chanting Namo Amitofo, right? I went China, I went Taiwan, many Macau, Hong Kong. All they are in Mahana temple. We are teaching Vipassana. We are not against to any kinds of the Buddha teaching. We think of positive way what they are doing. They are not doing wrong things. They are not killing. They are not stealing. They are not breaking the precept. They try their best. But understanding is different. Then they will ask sincerely, very earnestly, they ask. They are confused. So we explain to them, they are very, very happy. They accept it. All in your, they say what is our one is, there's a northern part of Buddhism. We are southern part of the Buddhism. Your Theravada Buddhism, very accurate. Yes. Why become accurate? We cannot change any single teachings of the Buddha. We cannot change. We cannot add in. We cannot take out. We cannot change anything. We must, as much as we can, we have to maintain original from the Buddha's time. 6 times already we reconfirm of our canon. Right? 3 times in India. The 4th time in Sri Lanka. The 5th and 6th in Burma. We reconfirm all the knowledgeable, learned, reverend, senior, Sayadaw, venerable, all That is why we explain to them until clear of their doubts. They are very, very appreciative to us. Some people, they are not open as they criticize each other. It's not the way. Buddha teaching is no more quarrel. Buddha never quarrel with other people, right? So other people only come and argue with the Buddha one. Many ascetics, we saw it in the book. Many ascetics, they not agree with the Buddha, they come argue. No problem. Buddha say, my way is like that. If you agree, you go. If not agree, you go on your way. Nothing to recruit for the member. Buddhism is not recruiting the member. Buddhism is show the way of life only. Very simple and very honestly. That is why all these kind of recruiting the member, whatever they want to get big, organized or whatever, it is based on the Lobha, Dosa, Moha, right? The Buddha is very simple. That is why the longer we practice, the more we confident on our teaching, our Buddha's teaching. That is the way. Should be correct way. If the longer you practice, the bigger your ego, something wrong. The longer you practice, the more proud there's something wrong. The longer you practice, the more conceit to press other people or whatever, criticize other people too much. That means the way you go is not really correct. We can say sincerely, right? That is very simple. Our Buddha's teaching is to clear off defilement. Purification is this Lobha, Dosa, Moha, Mana, Deity, all these great hatred, delusion, conceit, pride, wrong view, doubts, restless, all these kind of defilement. The more you practice, should be the lesser. Then your life will be more lighter, peaceful, become like that, right? That is. If not, we can check if you are earnestly, you don't pretending, you can bluff other people, you cannot bluff yourself. Those times is really sincere. Many stories, they have some bhikkhu, they practice. They think of they feel there any kinds of defilement, they cannot evidence already in their experience. So they declare they are arahant each other. Sometime after that, maybe some object will appear, it got lost. Maybe different sex. Then, sincerely, earnestly, hey, I thought my defilement no more already. Now this arise in my mind. Got regret already. Sincerely, straight away go to see the Buddha. Those times the Buddhas appear what? Buddha, me, I declare also I'm arahant. All among the bhikkhu, bhikkhu in bhikkhu is they can express one. That is why now I saw this out of different sects. I got last till coming out from my mind. Oh, my son, Buddha, out of great compassion, don't worry, nothing wrong. Now you can check you are sincerely, you know yourself. Okay, keep on practice, clear off this defilement. For a while after that, go and practice and become real arahant. Because their concentration is quite sincerely want to clear off, love this purification for them. We are not. We are love of our life. They think of this life is not them. This only this body and mind is function. For them, it's nothing already, right? For us, it's this is my body. Some sort of all the thing is this based on I and mind. That is our problem. The longer we practice this, the panya, this wisdom also, the greater we build up. That is the Buddha. Chira Kala Bhavana, how to develop. Number one, I have to go first. Number two is Nirandara Bhavana. Nirandara means Andara means gap between. Nira means no gap between the whole. That also based on the Sila, Samadhi, and Panya. Let's say you say you are 40 wasa. Only during the wasa you become a monk. After 3 months you disrobe. After you enjoy with your layman life. After the wasa enter already, you coming is again about 3 months. After about 10 years, you say you are 10 wasa. Who want to accept? You only one year, you only got 3 months, become a monk. You want to say you got 1 wasa already. Break. Some people, they got 20 wasa after they break. They married. After that, they coming back again, they say, ordain again the 1 wasa. They say, I'm 21 wasa. I can say like that or not? No way. Sasana cannot be like that, right? That is continuously how long you practice. You 40 wasas from first wasa until continuously you cannot be changed, right? That is called Nirandara. Nira Andara means no gap. That is Sila. Like Sayali, they are also same, right? Sometimes they take the 8 precepts, sometimes they give 5 precepts. For a while, in and out, about 20 years already. I cannot say I'm 20 wasa Sayali, right? The same. Also, this no gap practice, they are matured. They have got some sort of stamina, we can say they got the stamina. Samadhi also like that one. That is all our yogi, I got the experience. Continuously, I always say this word, right? When you know on the object, continuously. When continuously about 10 minutes, half an hour. If 1 hour, you got satisfaction already. You satisfied. This 1 hour, I can control my mind already. Some sort of like that. Also, keep on going to the walking meditation. Also, precisely mind and object is adapt already. Then very smoothly. The more smoother, the more have confidence, the more pity is coming out. Says satisfaction is there. Then understanding also clearer and clearer. This is Sila Samadhi Panya. Right? That is how the develop of the sasana. Not only one time you see arise and pass away, I already reached to the Udiyavaya Jnana. You cannot say like that. Right? Yes, Udiyavaya Jnana is arise and pass away. Arising means Udiya. Vaya means pass away. If you see one time arise and pass away already, okay, I reached to the Udiyavaya Jnana already, you declare, sorry. But your wisdom is cannot use one. Not yet matured. If not yet matured, outside you got me problem. After you practice, you think of your knowledge is matured. In meditation center, no problem. Why? in meditation center, when you're practicing time, not much defilement, big defilement, don't have one. Outside, next week, waiting for you all the fighter is in outside. That is, you don't look down the defilement. Defilement is waiting for you all. How long you have the knowledge? How young? At the same as a person who fight the kung fu, who play the karate, right? Judo. When in the club, they are fighting each other, but not enemies. They got free fight. When we learn the karate or kung fu or what, defense technology, so they every day they need to fight one. Fight is a friend, and friend have to fight one. That's called free fight. When the free fight, if you don't practice well, if free fight is a bit here and there, you pretending. After, yes, the time is up, they give the belt. You are green, you are black, you are yellow, whatever. Your black is belt is belt. When the enemy outside, you saw already, then you are not really practice where your hand, your leg, your all the things are not coming proper way, will you die. That is at the same as our yogi. Here we are looking all the enemy. I do it's good also, don't get greed. It's bad also, don't become a hatred. You must know very clear the process. Greed, hatred, delusion, all are their gangster. That is the head of gangster. We can say these three is what we say in Pali, mula. It is hetu. Mula dhamma, hetu dhamma. This is akusala hetu. This loba, dosa, moha. The cause. All the defilement based on this three guy. Three guy meaning is greed, hatred, delusion. That is why I always remind when starting time, yogi, a bit calm and peace, tranquility, all God happiness, the mind and what? Wow, tomorrow no more already. Why? You are attached to it. That is, when you attachment is loba. Loba is kilesa. Kilesa, unwholesome. Unwholesome coming out, wholesome cannot come on. We have only one bridge. Two cars cannot come in. One car go to that side, another car have to red lights. Another car come this side, this side is a red lights. Only one car allow. Our mind, only one allow. Kusala coming in, akusala red lights. Akusala coming wholesome and unwholesome. Unwholesome coming in, the wholesome is a red lights. You cannot come in because we got only one mind. Cannot associate both. We must understand this theory. At the same, your football field. Don't have the two football inside the field, right? Only one football. Two team. Two team is you grab, I grab, you grab, I grab. No. You go in the goal, I go in the goal. Then there's a white team and black team. Black team is akusala. That is. White team is wholesome. Kind of fighting, no? Who want to get more goal? Really is our yogi. We can get white team goal more. Why? We are all the time, noting mind is really pure. That is what we can say. One time you note, one time you are no greed, hatred, delusion, very clear of the object. It's not clear delusion. If you forget, that is delusion. If you forget, your mind take another object, is dying. That is restless. thinking here, thinking there, planning here, planning all the things. If you follow thinking, or Chitta Nupassana up, we know what we are thinking. I always say we must know what we are doing, right? In doing also, thinking also are kinds of doing. It is eating, we must know what we are eating. Walking, we must know what we are walking, right? Sitting, we must know what we are sitting. Thinking also, we must know what we are thinking. Don't imagine. Thinking, planning properly, no problem. We have mindfulness. We know what we are thinking. Now I give talk. I need to think. What after that? What after I have to talk? I have to think. If not thinking is how I can continuously talk in 1 hour. Difficult, right? Sometimes it's thinking cannot proceed one. I have to put like that one. No choice. The concentration is like that one, We forgot already. Then cannot proceed already. That is why. Have to think. Think, you must know you are thinking. That is what you are doing. Mindfulness, no? If you have mindfulness, you know what we are talking with to link this with the link. That's what you have to put in, how to make to understand of the listener. That is also you need to plan what. That is the same. All our yogi also. That is why. Never breaking off, no gap. Then you proceed until 1 hour smooth can finish. You say sadhu, 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 like that, right? Oh, that is what they call nirandara bhavana. Nira andara, no gap between what we go on one process lah, we can say, one event. Number 3, Nirawasesa Bhavana. And this also, Nirawasesa means to complete. Don't let behind. Asesa means left behind. Nira means cannot left behind. Cannot left behind means must complete. Whatever we are doing must complete. That is why I put up all this plan, our targets in this retreat must complete. That's why I encourage too much to you all to reach to our destination and final goal. Don't make yourself confused. Must clear of your doubts. To clear, we can see, your view is by hearing knowledge, by experience knowledge. I'm sure, I'm hope now, we can say not sure. I'm hope you all are already understood. There is no I know, so no inner core. Do you understand? Oh, yes. So we understanding, this understanding, hearing knowledge also, thinking, analyzing knowledge also confirm. In our own experience also, come and go, come and go. Evidence we have already. We can say, I get right view, but still I got doubts. We have to clear 2 defilements, 2 factors, right? Not only wrong view, The second one is a Vichikecha, very great fellow. This is Vichikecha means a question mark. We still got doubts. We know in our own experience, but 100% not match your 6 digit. Your digit is not yet matched the result. Really match already finished. That is. To clear our doubts, we must get the evidence. Evidence is to clear our doubt. Make sure yourself still left behind 1 week, we can make sure to clear off all these doubts. Really clear off the doubts to reach to our destination already. Yes. For the whole life, continuously, non-stop, anytime, anywhere. Welcome death. Come and go. Doesn't matter already. We can say this life, goodbye. Another life, welcome. I already prepared for this life. That is should be like that. There's no doubt. The person who no doubts. How nice. This. Worthy of spending our time in the Tathagata Meditation Center. Your time are very valuable. Especially in America, they say time is money. Very valuable, right? So this very great value time, what we can get to come to 60 days to this Tathagata Meditation Center. Yes, enough we satisfy. Practice that of Buddha's teaching. We fail enough. Our duty, that is. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. People serve you. To make one retreat to be successful, not very easy. You see, not only in America, in anywhere. To make one to be successful, to be about 60-day retreat is. Lot of people, they have lot of stressful. To smooth these all yogi can be peacefully to practice of, have to take care or whatever it is. You know. Why? You all are renounced. Come to here. Cut off all the activities from the social outside. That is why whatever happens, have to respond, right? That is why to be successfully done, we appreciate. That is why we must know how great our opportunity and our luck. It's very lucky. That is why don't waste any minute of any second of any movement of our time. Valuable time is like that. To make the evidence. Number 4, Sakicca Bhavana. Sakicca Bhavana means respectfully have to done. Sakicca means respect. What we are doing, don't simply cannot do one. Must respect. Every movement of this mind and body, their function. Respect means is the deep concern. Deep concern means is try to focus, understand as real as they are, as normal as they are. That is, respectfully mean why we ask you, or please do slowly. Don't simply like outside. Habitually, if you do, habitually our mind is forget. Our mind is very great habit. Our mind has very great habits to forget one. That is why we ask to stay at the present, to catch easier to the object, then have to slower. In detail understanding is panya. Pakarinanya didi panya. In detail understanding. In detail to know. If you do simply, how can know in detail? Very clear of this. One car coming in on the road. Very fast. You don't know how many people, who is driver, is male or female, or just we know is the car or the white. the color is white, that's all. Maybe the Mercedes or a BMW, whatever, is only you can see like that. How many people inside? Who are? What? Is even your friend inside also you may not know. Very fast. When slow down, it go, oh, driver is lady. What dress is? How many people inside the car? Or the car is all in detail, we can check one, right? That's evidence. If you do slowly, this our mind and our body only. You cannot ask other people to do. You yourself, you do, can get very sure evidence, you can get one. The Buddha Dharma can prove. Not simply teaching. That is why respectfully have to do continuously, no gap. The longer, the clearer you can catch that evidence, clear of our doubt. Skeptical doubts, correct or not, correct or not. This one is, this correct or not mean is, if you see in your own experience, or it is like that, means you no need to ask already correct or not. That is called evidence. How nice. We have to make ourselves. The teacher cannot do for you. Just listen what you report. Right? That is why we must make sure slowly, respectfully, we must know what we are doing. That is noble job, Great noble job. Very important job. We cannot simply do it. Respectfully have to do. So, another factor of how to develop means the most important factor is abhirati bhavana. That is, abhirati bhavana means abhi means very, rati means you need to enjoy. Enjoy means happily need to practice the vipassana meditation. Happily means starting time is, Sayadaw, how can happy? So pain, so suffering, cannot be happy. But that is your friend, not other people. Your own feeling, this is right. You can make friend, is not torture you, it's to become a friend. Why we suffering? Our mind restless. Because of restlessness, we are suffering. If no restless already, your mind and object adapt already, no more suffering already. That is evident. Many yogi, they have here more than half. That is why enjoying of meditation, people may not know without real practicing. Some people, they may come only 7 days, 10 days, short time retreat, a bit calm and peace, finish already, or closing ceremony, go back. Like that other people, they may think of thinking only. They cannot get the real taste of the Dhamma. That is why our Sayadaw planned about this 2-month retreat in Myanmar, more than 20 years already. That is in our forest center. Always every year we have. That is why to enjoy the meditation, you need to get like that long experience until reach, if not yet reach to target, maybe nearly to target already, you can see the destination already, then you satisfy. Yeah, I saw already my target. I must reach. Happily you go. Then you can enjoy. Abhirati Bhavana means enjoying of the meditation. I would like to ask all of our yogi, do you enjoy practicing of this vipassana meditation or not? Oh, yes. Should be enjoyed. That is great, noble job, right? We got the benefits. We know our benefits. How is our mind? The whole life never control this mind. Now my mind is under my control. Never experience like that one. Then I can see the reality of life. How it is coming and how it is going. Nothing to hold. I think is this body and mind is my body and my mind. My body and my mind just come and go already. I cannot get anything my body or my mind is. Which one is my body and which one is my mind? Except is come, except is go. Which one is mine? Which one is my properties, my bodies? Which one is my mind? Nothing. Then if you reach to this come and go, arise and pass away, arise and pass away, really can see in our own experience, we can ask this question. This is by technique. Come and go already, nothing. Now you're hearing my sound. You get hearing consciousness. That is called mind, right? After hearing the sound, no more. That sound going to where? Can you hold or not? That hearing mind is, if your mind, you holding this hearing consciousness, what I talking? This sound is nothing can hold. Memory is memory. Different, you know. Memory is not sound. Memory is to make another function of the mental formation, right? You can remember. But the sound is you cannot catch already, right? Just hearing, just finish. That is yours or not. That hearing consciousness is yours or not. Your properties or not. That means nothing. Right? Why we clinging too much? Now, we clinging, there is nothing. If you know what we are, is nothing. Some people, they may misunderstanding. Nibbana is, they say nothing. No, Nibbana is a very clear Western understanding, not nothing. That is, this is nothing, we can say. What our mind and our body come and go, arise and pass away. After pass away, nothing. We can say like that. Now my sound, you see, nothing. Evidence, no, this one evidence. We can make sure in our own experience. Not Buddha saying or what Sayadaw saying or who whatever, put beside. We can check in our experience, in our mind, our feeling, our all the thing is, this is based on 4 foundations of mindfulness, no? Our mind, our feeling, our body, whatever we hear, whatever we see, all the thing is this Mahasatipatthana, what the Buddha gave, the way how to clear off our doubts. Very clear in our Theravada Buddhism. So I think is all of our yogi enjoy of this type of practicing, I'm sure. Because when we discussion in interview time also, we satisfy our yogi practice. That is. Not blah blah. At least you know your mind and your body, how it function. Enough already. That is. To clear of doubts, the more this understanding cannot be erased one, you know. You cannot, you want to forget also, must make matured lah. And already this ability bhavana, already enjoy, has been enjoyed already this yogi. After finish the retreat also, without meditation, they cannot stand. Because taste is good. When you free, not looking for the other friends, you can make the Dhamma is your friend. Always our Sayadaw mentioned on this. Some the young last time we in university time is we go and meditate when we was young, teenagers after about 2018, some sort of from university, school holiday, we go and meditate in the center. Sayadaw asked, young lady, have you got partner or not? Have you got people? They shameful. Oh, Sayadaw, you already what? You ask something, you not shouldn't ask this question. No. Sayadaw, the meaning is that you have real partner or not? What is a real partner, Sayadaw? Real partner is vipassana Dhamma. Really, after you practice about 2-3 months, you have walked on this way properly. If you got experience the taste of the Dhamma, this one is win any other's partner already. Without the Dhamma, your life cannot be beautiful already. That is the way how they are enjoy of this side of vipassana meditation. Samadhi Bhavana mean concentration. If you got jhana, you can fly. You can enjoy. That is also enjoyment of the Samadhi Bhavana. We are going to Pinya Bhavana, right? This Samadhi Bhavana, when you fly, they got the story. After you fly, something wrong in different sex. You can see on top there is just now, you see down there, something wrong there. You're coming out that type of attachment or craving mind. When you fly, we drop, that is. Yes. That is why I always say, mindfulness, sati, samadhi, when disturbance coming, you are not practicing, maybe drop. Wisdom cannot be erased one. That is why firmly to clear off our defilement. Defilement make this not cannot get purification. What? No purification, you cannot get this side of freedom, this side of benefits, right? That is why when you got the Samadhi Bhavana, you got jhana, you can fly, you can all the thing is something happened is may lose already. Just now I say already the knowledge matured already. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. You cannot forget, right? A, B, C, D, you cannot forget. This type of knowledge really matured already. You cannot forget. Not only in this life, Panya parami means the next life also reborn the Sotapanna baby. Really. Have you ever seen or not? Sometimes it's when you are born until grow, never break 5 precepts. Some baby. Important is quality, The name is not important. What are you? Whatever it is, you are Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, Arahant. There's a name only. What? How you practice in your life. Sotapanna is Sile Paripurakari. Sotapanna, Sakadagami. Completely must subscribe for your life. Subscribe your life for your precept. That is. Even though people want to kill you, you break the precept. you can be killed. You cannot break the precept. Sounds all right. You can give up your life for your precept. That is called Sile Pripurakari. Sodabana Sakaragami. Quality is there. We can say baby born as Sotabana. That baby, we can see that baby, you ask to kill the animal or the no, don't want to kill some baby, some sort of like that one. Quality is there, then maybe because of those times we don't have the like supernormal power like a Buddha or whatever, right? So we can think of, oh, this is the good person. We can say it like that only. That good person slowly grow up already. They involve with the Dhamma or they become some sort of like that. Oh? Samadhi Pripurakari means the stage reach the Anagami. They cannot get angry already. They don't have any kinds of the sensual desire. Quality is there. We cannot say whatever it is. If you are not yet qualified, we must know sincerely ourselves. Panya Pripurakari means Arhan. Reach to the Arhan, only completely 100% they got their wisdom. Yeah. Step by step they have. That is why very, very valuable Dhamma. Now we are practicing this practice about 5 how to go. Long time need to practice. No gap need to practice. Completely need to practice. Respectfully need to practice. We need to practice. Enjoy of. Happily need to practice. 5 kinds of how to practice of our meditation. Sayadaw always mentioned of, I remember something, this job is the most important job. We must do our own. We must do ourselves. Can get great benefits, have to do regular, have to do in time, not too old, not yet sick. That is important job is like that. Important job is you cannot ask other people to do. We have to do ourselves. So the time up. So I need to stop here. So another translation also they have. So wish you all, may you all be able to manage your task, your practice, your meditation by this development of the 5 kinds of Bhavana as soon as possible. Wish to reach to our final goal. Sadhu, sadhu.